The goal that I have, should everything come to fruition with Twitter, is to have a service that is as broadly inclusive as possible, where ideally most of America is on it and talking.
That was Elon Musk back in May of last year, and oh boy, a lot can change in less than 1 year. Since then, he has taken ownership of Twitter. He has reneged on whatever fake promise he was going to make it as inclusive as possible. But more importantly, his view of whether we should be on it at all appears to have changed, and I wonder why. Maybe we could have a debate. He was saying there that everybody needs to be on it. It's positive, it's going to be inclusive and awesome. But just yesterday, I think his reply was yesterday. The Rabbit Hole put out a tweet saying antisocial tendencies are making people more lonely is a large scale problem, talking about how friendships among men are becoming more rare. This is identifying an actual problem, and I'm glad that people are looking into it. And Elon Musk replied saying maybe we should spend less time on social media. Well, he's now a couple months into being the owner of, a relatively small social media company compared to some of the biggest ones, but one that people spend a lot of time on. I wonder why after those couple of months, he's suddenly saying that maybe it's contributing to these big societal problems. Right, what do you think?
I just think that if he purchased this company, and since he has been in charge of it, he's made no tangible steps to remedy any of these problems. Mm-hmm. All it does, like for me, all of my For You tweets are like right-wing psychopaths I don't follow.
Yep.
They
desperately want you to.
And he's gonna say that we should have the dialogue, so you should not insulate yourself by putting yourself into your own bubble. But his solutions are not fixing that. Whatever, or his technology isn't fixing that. It's not making it more likely that we'll have a productive conversation. All it is just throwing gasoline on a fire.
Yeah.
And I just don't have any confidence as he tweets stuff like maybe we should spend less time on social media. Like that's not serious. And I have no evidence that behind the scenes he's doing anything serious either, as I said, by all the crazy stuff that ends up in my feed.
100%. Yeah, he's not making people's experience on social media cause less isolation by bringing Ron Watkins and Ali Alexander back on the platform. I mean, maybe he's helping to stop loneliness on the individual level for Ron Watkins and Ali Alexander. Maybe they were lonely and they just want to be back on Twitter. But outside of that, I don't think that he's actually helping fight against these problems that he is at least acknowledging exist.
And this is just specifically, there's gonna be people who say he's just joking. It's just a joke. It's like, listen, I work with a lot of people. I've worked with a lot of people. You earn the right to make a joke. You can't take your hands off the handlebars unless you're good at riding a bike. Mm-hmm. And this guy is just showboating without having any fundamentals.
100%. By the way, I don't know to what extent he's involved in what I'm about to talk about, since I don't know to what extent he cares about Tesla anymore. But Tesla also just made a pretty big change to the cost of some of their electric vehicle models in the US. So they cut the cost of their best-selling Model Y and Model 3 vehicles, along with the Model X sport utility vehicle and Model S luxury sedans. The price changes could enable some buyers to qualify for the $7,500 federal tax credit that affect many electric vehicles. And so basically what happened is they cut the price by like $8,000, in some cases $10,000, $13,000, which is a price cut of its own right. But those subsidies only apply to cars below a certain MSRP. So that's like an extra cut, I guess. Now people are saying they're doing this because the stock price has gone down a lot, that demand is lower, there's far more competition, so they want to be competitive. I don't know if it's, if you would interpret it as like a power move or anything. It seems like a good idea. I want these cars to be more affordable. And whether he was involved or not, maybe it'll get them some good publicity with all this stuff going around about their cars causing massive pileups and all that.
So, but by that logic, more people will own cars that suddenly pull over to the side of a tunnel and stop.
In some cases, yeah.
That sounds real safe, real awesome.
Yeah, maybe. Everyone remember, if you buy a Tesla, it is not full self-driving. You do still need to pay attention. And it might take control and do something crazy.
For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.